It's a big lead late. The effort hasn't lapsed one bit.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on here to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strong offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, Barney? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. He'll buy some time right. It's another pass to Pyramid, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Griffin going to throw it. And Sanders has got it complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Then the convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
A short kick taken, and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Mahomes throw taking him by and he coughed it up. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. Now here's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Oh, Griffin's going to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And got his man complete. And he will get. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken. Now a hit and a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Seattle. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Allen going to go to the air right away. His throw incomplete. Harold Carmichael, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And taken right on the 30.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a kicker.
Almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure, and he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the defense. Well, remember, he had a fumble earlier in this first quarter that they were able to retain, but this time, not as fortunate.
No, not at all. You and I know that the coach right now on the sideline, that's what he's saying to him. Look, I get a fumble every now and then, but 2 in the first quarter, that can't happen anymore. We've got to have strict ball security from here on out.
A very solid gain of 27. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Walter Payton, a 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. They have the short field, and they make quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm? Meaning the sideline is protecting you. Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly into your body so people can't pop it out.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Here's Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Allen now looks to throw. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety, Cam Chancellor. And the return will cost him about a dozen yards or so, but his guys do indeed get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now, if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Here's Griffin. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Now a deep ball here hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. He's got Perriman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. RG3 taking it in from 11 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he is not going to get there. Boy, even with a Hall of Famer carrying the ball, the defense comes up big, and the try for 2 is thwarted. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries.
If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on two-point plays as well.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Allen. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Now he's forced out right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for the touchdown. Walter Payton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen going to throw. Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Griffin's throw complete here. Pulled in by Howard.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. RG3, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. He's got it at the 2.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Carolina getting set to take the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Allen. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going. And that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Uses the stiff arm. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Back now in Seattle, Washington, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4.
Griffin's throw caught by Sanders.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here, some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Up the middle they go. Peyton pushes him over. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Griffin will try and throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fields this way up at the 17. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Now Allen.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And they rattle off a big one. 65 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good. Force it.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that.
Now Davis fumbles it, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you can make the play.